The Lion Tableau, one of America's premier circus parade wagons, didn't always look like this. Our story begins in New York City, where the vehicle was constructed for the Adam Forepaugh Circus in 1882. Because of the wagon's exceptional beauty and visual impact, it was purchased by the Ringling Brothers' World's Greatest Shows and toured from 1891 to 1918. Millions of people all across America were exposed to this spectacular vehicle as it led the show's daily parades. By the 1940s, circuses rarely staged parades, and the wagon was eventually abandoned on a farm in Indiana. This turned out to be quite fortunate because many other circus wagons were burned to save storage space or scrapped for salvage during World War II. This wagon was rescued by private owners and partially rebuilt for commercial parade use. The Lion Tableau was donated to Circus World Museum in 1961. In the year 2000, the talented craftsmen of the museum's Restoration Center began working on the vehicle. Now fully restored, the wagon has been fitted with new steel-rimmed wooden wheels of the correct size, the proper undergear, newly restored carvings, and the 23-karat gold leaf that had been missing for over 80 years. This magnificent 8,440-pound, 22-foot-long wagon will once again take its place in the March of the Great Circus Parade, the nation's largest and grandest history-based event. Now you know the story behind one of the over 200 priceless historic circus wagons showcased in Baraboo, Wisconsin. There are unique and fascinating stories about each wagon, as well as the 1 million plus other items in the museum's vast collections. The history of the American circus is the history of America. The circus industry has made numerous contributions to business, language, and culture. Many of today's promotion and publicity campaigns have their origins in the circus. The use of colorful posters and advanced marketing are just a few of the contributions the circus made to modern national advertising. The circus was the world's first information highway. Traveling circuses brought emerging technology to the heartland. Many Americans experienced their first electric light, first motion picture, first car, and first flying machine when the circus came to town. Even the U.S. military tapped into the expertise of the American circus industry. Prior to entering World War I, the military asked several circuses how they might use rail transportation to mobilize the Army and its equipment. The process of quickly and efficiently loading wagons and then transporting that equipment on rail cars had been perfected by the circus 50 years before. Today, Circus World Museum is visited by hundreds of thousands of guests annually, while the Great Circus Parade also attracts hundreds of thousands of excited spectators. Both of these remarkable institutions receive press coverage from across the country and around the world. The museum's educational mission is reflected in all of its activities. New and exciting programs are continually being developed, which will engage people and foster an appreciation for the circus and its cultural importance. These educational experiences have been delivered at the museum site in Baraboo, in schools throughout Wisconsin, across the United States, and beyond. The museum is grateful to its family of donors, who through their support recognize that this priceless treasure should be preserved so that future generations might experience the stories, history, and heritage of this unique place. Seize this opportunity now to invest in preserving the history of the American circus.